one. And Marcus Organ's time of 5:10:11, just over the national 4:07.64 in the last heat. We begin again. It's the final event of this meet of this weekend. Or not this weekend. I take about one more day to go. Sorry about that. Sunsplash. Final event of the day of Saturday's roster. And it's been a full roster at that. It's event 32, the women's 400-meter freestyle in the pool with heat number 1 of 17. In lane 3, it's Lisa Zeiss of Desert Olympic Tritons. Lane 4 is Vicky Miller of El Milenio. And lane 5 is Eula Varti of Victoria Masters, swimming her 400 at 85 years young. Coming up, heat number 2 of 17. Heat 2 of 17 next. And it's about 5:30 as a reminder as people start rotating out. Just want to let you know that down the road on Marguerite, Golden Road is sponsoring and throwing a social for us. And that's at Santoro's Pizza and Wings. Subs Pizza and Wings. There we go. Hosted by Golden Road. So it's going from 4 to 8. Currently right now it's about 5:30, so we've got about 2 hours, 2.5 hours left. Sounds like a good time and some good food, so you might want to stop by. And coming in for the touch and the win in lane number 4, it's Vicky Miller of El Milenio with a 902.6. I also wanted to thank Anthony Irvin for all he's done for swimming, Masters and USA Swimming to boot, as an ambassador of swimming. So he's got a new book out. Sounds pretty good, looking pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. It's called Chasing Water. You can get it on Amazon.com. Go check it out. Again, Anthony Irvin, Ervin, last name. And he's got his new book out called Chasing Water. Yeah, memo. Marsha's Enthusiastic Masters. Oh, God, what was that? And as we roll the rock and soul sounds of Lady Marmalade, Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? I'm not even going to get into that. Heat number 2, we're rocking away the house. Lady Marmalade on the radio. Feel free, ladies and gentlemen, to get your groove on. In heat number 2, lane number 1, Lindsay Holland of Silver Peak. Lane 2 is Mizuho Iwamoto of Davis. Lane 3 is Margie Yoder of Colorado. Lane 4 is Carolyn Foley of Palm Beach. Lane 5, Glennis Jones of Nova Aquatics. Lane 6, Del Ree Hobbs unattached. And in lane 7, it's Sherry Bogue, St. Pete Masters. Coming up after this, heat number 3 of 17. Say that again? Crank up that music? Yeah, I can't get that high. Sorry, I'd love to, but I can still hear it rock out. I think you can too, right?
You Fort Lauderdale girls ought to come over and make a request.
Still have a Toyota car key and fob up here at the announcers table. A black Toyota key and fob. And winning the heat In lane number 6 is Del Ree Hobbs, unattached, with an 8:09.51. Coming in second with an 8:35.04 in lane number 4. And it's Carolyn Foley of Palm Beach. Coming up next, heat number 3. Heat number 3 up next of 17. This is event number 32, the women's 400-meter freestyle. Heat number 3 in lane 1, Ann Kendrick of Nashville Aquatics. Lane 2, Ginny Baker of San Diego Swim. And next door, her teammate, also San Diego's Jackie Marr in lane 3. In lane 4, their teammate, well, not so much, MIA. Lane 5 is Karen Marks of El Milenio Swim Team. Lane 6, Enid Gutierrez of El Milenio. Lane 7 is Leslie Westergaard of Davis. And in lane 8, it's Nancy Milner of Oregon Masters. That's your heat number 3. Up next, heat number 4 in just a bit. Heat 4 in just a bit.
That was by request. Brick House, the Commodores.
And winning the heat, Karen Marks of Swim Fort Lauderdale. Nope, that was a split. Sorry about that, my bad. Rocking out to the music a little too much. Turn it up, people. Feel free to rock out, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time. Let's do it. Get your groove on. We have a new title. It's called Dancing in the Bleachers as opposed to Dancing in the Streets. Hey, hey, hey. Holla. Now it's true. 6:58 flat wins it with a time of 68:58 flat, a split of 47:16. That's Karen Marks of Swim Fort Lauderdale, lane 5 on the inside, dead center. And coming in second over in lane number 3, Jackie Marr of San Diego with a 7:45.75. Second place in heat number 3. A lot of San Diego swimmers. Loaded. Coming up, heat number 4 of 17 heats, event number 32. Women's 400-meter freestyle. Heat 4. And we kick it off with heat number 4 in lane number 1. Yeah, right now. In lane number 1, it's Mary Schneider of Wisconsin Masters. Yeah, you betcha. Lane number 2, Ann Williams of San Diego Swim. 81 years young, by the way, 400 freestyle. Lane number 3 is Kendall Donahue of Reston Masters. Lane 4, that's Dana Green of North Carolina. Lane 5 is Julie Malley of Mission Viejo. Lane number 6 is Mary Lee Christensen of San Diego. Lane 7 is Nancy Stanbury of Long Beach, Grenyenza. And lane 8, it's Lynn Lund, Swim, Utah. Ladies are in their 70s in lane 7 and 8, just so as you knows. And we get back to rocking out. Jeff, kick it off. Ladies and gentlemen, ABBA with Dancing Queen. We still have a black Toyota key and fob, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're out there, I don't know how you're getting home unless you're getting home by Uber, Lyft, or a friend, or maybe even the shuttle back to the hotel. Not sure. Anyway, we do have a Toyota key and fob. Rocking to the tunes of ABBA. Sweet. Coming up, it's going to be heat number 5. Heat number 5 is going to be coming up of 17. It's event number 32, the women's 400-meter freestyle. Ring my bell, ring my bell, ring my bell.
That's only in the 1500.
Enjoy and eat awards. Ring my bell. And the social going on at Santoro's Subs Pizza and Wings down the road on Marguerite. Still going on. Got a couple hours left. 6 to 8. Hosted by Golden Road. Feel free to stop on by or tell your friends, tell your neighbors. Golden Road is hosting a nice social just down the street on Marguerite. Kind of rhymes. Yeah. Santoro's, Subs, Pizzas, and Wings. Again, heat number 4 in. Heat number 5 up. Coming soon. And winning the heat outside lane number 7, Nancy Stanberry. Her last split, a 52.39. Her final time, a 7:16.19 to win the heat. And that's Long Beach Guignons. In second with a 7:19.08. Mission Viejo's Julie Malley. Heat 5. Yeah, we're all in on this one. Hey, hey. Heat number 5 of 17, event number 32, our final event of today. It's the women's 400-meter freestyle. In lane 1, it's Jill Wright of Sawtooth. Lane 2 is Susan Cushman of Las Vegas. Lane 3, Linda Bamber of Low Country, or Bamber, as it were. Lane 4 is Julia Juliuson of Nova Aquatics. Lane 5 is Katie Kessinger of Swim Utah. Go Utes! Lane 6 is Colleen Reed of Hawaii Masters. Lane 7 is Diane Regali of Palm Beach. And in lane 8, it's Margaret Stewart of Mission Viejo. That's your heat number 5. Coming up, heat number 6 will be next in the roll. Sweet. Y'all recognize this? Sly and the Family Stone. Hot fun in the summertime. We're going to do a brief break after this heat, ladies and gentlemen. We ask your indulgence. We're going to retrieve the underwater camera that's been shooting all day by Don, our pal, our expert photographer. He's got some, I got to tell you, folks, you come by and see him tomorrow. He's got great shots. And he'll be posting them on the web and all that kind of good stuff. So, and for the win, Susan Cushman, Las Vegas Masters 60841. Last split 45.99. And second with a 611.52, last split of 44.86, and that's Julia Juliuson of Nova Aquatics. Coming up after we retrieve the camera, it'll be heat number 6 of 17 heats. Event number 32, the women's 400-meter freestyle. you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not going to forget that. You want to have half it?
Heat number 6 of 17, event 32 of the women's 400 freestyle, 400 meter freestyle. In lane number 1, Nancy Vincent of Oregon. Lane number 2 is Gwen Uthus of Mission. Lane 3 is Elizabeth Boscacci of Santa Barbara. Lane 4 is Jill Anderson of Arizona. Lane 6 is Linda Schoenberger of Tamalpais. Lane 7, Marcia Berry of Virginia Masters. And in lane 8, it's Mandy Pansing of Rose Bowl. Coming up, heat number 7 after this in just a wee while as we continue to rock on with our DJ Emeritus, Jeff. Possibly. Oops. With a 6:07.66 winning her heat, it is Elizabeth Boscacci of Santa Barbara. Nice race. Last split, a 44.11. Heat 7. And it's heat number 7 of 17 heats. Event number 32, the women's 400-meter freestyle. Yo-ho. And we is open for business. Full heat on this one. In lane number 1, Jean Hoffman of Arizona. Lane 2, Carol Wilson of Mission Viejo. Lane 3 is Amanda Singleton of Swim Fort Lauderdale. Lane 4, Marsha. Coach Marsha Benjamin of Memo up north. Marsha's Enthusiastic Masters, Memo for short. In lane 5, it's Audrey Veers of Mission Viejo. Lane 6, Laurel Bell of San Diego. Lane 7 is Jennifer Phelan of Davis. And lane 8, it's Beverly Mateer of Las Vegas. That's your heat number 7. Coming up, heat number 8 on the ramp. And again, it is now 20 after 6. 20 after 6. We've got a gig going on at Santoros. Sorry about that. Right down the street off of Marguerite. Being hosted by Golden Road. And it's Sub Pizzas and Wings. Santoros off of Marguerite. Goes till 8 o'clock tonight, so there's still time, a lot of time actually, a chunk of time. Only halfway over. So you want to get yourself down there if you've got some time and you're done here. Golden Road hosting a gig, social, at Santoro's Subs, Pizza, and Wings off of Marguerite, just on the road, just on the street. Wanted to remind everybody tomorrow, warm-ups, our final day, day number 5 of the 2019 Summer Nationals. This is, again, U.S. Masters Swimming, 2019 Summer Nationals. 6 o'clock a.m. will be the time. And 7 a.m. is check-in for all events 200 meters and over. Again, we're sticking to the program. 7 a.m. is the check-in to swim or scratch all events 200 meters and over. And what that means, what that translates to is events 33 and 34, the 200 breaststroke. We've got the relay, which is all checked in as of today, events 35, 36. And then finally, the event 41, 42, the 200 freestyle. And that'll be a wrap tomorrow afternoon, long about 6, I think. Yeah. Again, as we motor through heat number 7 of 17, event number 32, the women's 400-meter freestyle, wanted to thank everybody, all the volunteers, the timers, audience members, swimmers, coaches, referees, officials, our vendors and our partners supporting us. Everybody. I think the everybody word 3 times pretty much covers it. And winning this heat number 7 with a time of 5:06.9 in lane number 6, it's Laurel Ball of San Diego Swim. Followed over on the far side with a 5:51.25, Swim Fort Lauderdale's Amanda Singleton. Next up, heat number 8. In heat number 8, currently underway. In lane number 1, Mary Finch of Kona Aquatics. Lane number 2, Sheila Nelson of Santa Rosa. Lane 3 is Diana Dolan Lamar of Mission. Lane 4 is Nikki Stokos, Conejo Valley. And lane 5, get this, Karen Stokes, New England. Lane 6 is Ann Kirkpatrick of Swim Fort Lauderdale. Lane 7, Catherine Horvath of Mission Viejo. And lane 8, it's Mika Gomez of Nova Aquatics. That's your heat number 8 of 17 heats. Coming up after this, it'll be heat number 9. Heat 9 is going to be up next in just a bit. Total of 17 heats, event number 32. We're cranking away. And we begin once again with heat number 9 of 17 heats, event number 32, the women's 400-meter freestyle. Hot diggity. I love these full heats at the end of the day. This is awesome. Lane number 1 is Michelle Ashworth, Las Vegas Masters. Lane 2, Amy Cook. You know, it doesn't take much, folks. It's the little things, right? Amy Cook in lane 2 of Walnut Creek. Lane 3 is Michelle Supens of Mission Viejo. Lane 4, Jennifer Leader of San Diego Swim. Lane 5 is Eileen Kim of San Luis Obispo. Lane 6 is Olivia Carlin, UCLA Bruins. UCLA, UCLA Bruins out of LA. Lane 7 is Michelle Orgil of Colorado Masters. And rounding out the field is Maria Cibala, El Milenio Swim Team, lane 8. Coming up, heat number 10 in just a wee bit, heat 10. And remember, higher the number of the heats, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, the faster they go. Oh! Hot memo off the presses, hot off the presses. It's Hawaiian Day tomorrow. Hawaiian Day here at the 2019 Summer Nationals. So bring your Hawaiian shirts, bring your Hawaiian paraphernalia, your coconuts, your ukuleles. Bring your Hawaiian music. That would be awesome. Somewhere over the rainbow. Trying to remember who the Hawaiian artist, he's not with us anymore, but he just did a great rendition of Over the Rainbow. Anyway, and I digest. Hawaiian Day tomorrow, it's theme day. Come on, come one, come all. Be there, be square. Aloha. And out in front, leading the field in lane number 3, that's Michelle Supens of Mission Viejo Nadadores. In lane number 4, chasing her down, Jennifer Leader of San Diego. Mission and San Diego have been going head-to-head all weekend long. So this is a whole lot of fun watching this. And it looks like, wow. Jennifer Leader, San Diego, came off the turn quite nicely. Now it's a matter of who's going to get third, because I've got a four-way across the board. Lane 2, Walnut Creek. And that's Amy Cook. And we've got a three-way duel over in 5, 6, and 7 as they go into the wall. And for the touch and the win, Michelle Supins in lane 3. Mission Viejo holds on to carry the day with a 5:36.49. Right next door with a 5:40.32 in second. And that's Jennifer Leader. What a great name, by the way. San Diego Swim. And in third place, Walnut Creek's Amy Cook. Way to go, Carrie. Way to go, Amy. 5:46.18. I got confused who was swimming in that one. Sunbaked. And another full boat, another full plate, another full heat. Gotta love it. End a day like this, participation and engagement. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. That's us. That's Masters. Doing it to it. Hey, Rich. In lane number 1, it's Tracy Grilly of New England Masters. Lane number 2 is Lindsay Fuller, Golden Road. Lane 3 is Kathy Neville of San Diego Swim. Lane 4 is Alex Bay of Mission Viejo. Lane 5 is Jasmine Stiles of San Diego. Lane 6 is Vicky Shu of Memo. That's Marsh's Enthusiastic Masters. Lane 7 is Veronica Hibben, Nova Aquatics. And rounding out the field in lane number 8, Miriam Benjamin, also of Memo. Ronnie, there we go. Hey, wanted to make note, everybody. We have some aquatic celebrities in here who swam the English Channel just recently, and they're known as part of the group known as Mermaids. And that is in lane 1, Tracy Grilly of New England Masters, and then also Veronica Hibben in lane 7 on the outside, on the other side of Nova Aquatics. Way to go, ladies. English Channel. Yeah, I hear it's pretty dark, cold, and yeah, deep. Okay. And also we've got another mermaid as well. Christy Serrallo is a mermaid who did the English Channel jaunt as well. So credit to her as well. Props. Izzy is the Hawaiian artist who's no longer with us. It did a beautiful, exquisite rendition of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Man, I got to tell you, love that. I actually might put that on my phone and play it before the day is over. I wanted to mention, per my buddy Robert here, we've got Reg situation tomorrow. Not really a situation, but, you know, it's the final day, day 5. And you want to register for 200-meter distances and up. And that's by 7 a.m. tomorrow, but don't worry about it. I'll be here. I'll queue you up. We'll get it done. 200 breast, 200 free. There you go. Thank you, sir. Onward, ho! That's my rallying cry. Come to the admin desk. Wait. Again, tomorrow, 7 a.m., we ask that all swimmers in the 200 free, 200 breast events, if you would please get to us before, get to the reg desk before 7 a.m. and either scratch yourself out of or check yourself in. We'd love to hear from you. It helps us out at the back end of seeding the events. They are deck seated, and it is our final day. So, there you have it, folks. And lane number 5, it's wins it. Jasmine Styles, San Diego, 50 to 54 with a time of 5:18.14. Right next door with a 5:23.01, Mission Viejos, Alex Bay in lane number 4. Your 1-2 finish on to heat number 11. Heat number 11 coming at you. Lilybell Deer of Davis Aquatics. I'm sorry, take back. Lane 4 is Susan Ingraham of Masters of South Texas. Lane 5 is Carolyn Fittipaldi of Minnesota Masters. Lane 6 is Heidi Koff of Nova Aquatics. Lane 7 is Kelly Darlak of Nicholas City Splash. And lane 8 is Stephanie Dennison of Davis. Up next, heat number 13, lucky number 13 coming up. Wonders never cease, ladies and gentlemen. In the previous heat, Laura Val, multiple world record and national record holder, lane 5, 65-69. Tamalpais Aquatics, her winning time with a 5:12.8, beating the national record and the world record of 5:18.04. Laura Val, let's give it up. A brand new national and world record, Miss Laura Val, Tamalpais. Well done, girl. Paging Coach Mark. To the announcers table, please. Coach Mark, to the announcers table. Coach Mark, you're a really popular guy right about now, so if you could come on over to the announcers table, that would be great. And currently, it's heat number 12 of 17. And winning her heat with a 5:09.05 from Minnesota, that's Carolyn Fittipaldi, lane number 5, Minnesota. Corn-fed, folks. Heat number 13, lucky 13, coming up. The shuttle to the high school is going to be finished in about 35 minutes from now. Again, the shuttle will be done in about 35 minutes from now at 7:30. And it's Lucky 13 in lane number 1. We're full up, almost. In lane number 1, it's Linda Irish Bostic of Palm Beach. Lane 2 is Valerie Jenkins of Oregon. Lane 3 is Emily Christensen of Mission. Lane 4 is Lilybell Deer of Davis. Lane 5 is Julie Duslier or Duslier, JD Aquatics. Lane 6, Pam Henry Moss. In lane 8, it's Mariela Guerra, or I should say Guerra, of Swim Fort Lauderdale. That's your heat number 13. Heat number 14 coming up. And currently in the pool, it's heat number 14 of 17. Almost a full heat. In lane number 1, it's Melissa Nell of Santa Barbara. Lane 2 is Sadie Feeney of Palmetto. Lane 3 is Heather Congdon of Swim Fort Lauderdale. Lane 4 is Karen Schultz of Santa Barbara. Lane 5 is Jennifer Moan of Davis. In lane number 7, it's Ellie Najjar of Colorado. And rounding out the field in lane number 8 of heat number 14, it's Gwen Mathias of Southern Cal. Coming up in just a wee bit, it'll be heat number 15 of 17 of this event 32, the final event of today's roster. And what a roster it's been today. Full up. And out in the lead in lane number 2 of heat number 14, that's Sadie Feeney of Palmetto Masters. Followed over in lane number 8 by Gwen Mathias of Southern Cal. And lane number 1, and that's Melissa Nell of Santa Barbara. As they roll in and out of the final turn. Headed for the barn, headed for home. And that's lane 2. That's Sadie Feeney of Palmetto, pretty secure in her lead as she comes into the wall. Followed by lane number 1. And that's Melissa Nell of Santa Barbara for your 1-2, looks like. Yeah. Sadie's time of 5:02.23, her split, last split, a 36.64. And heat number 15. And there they go. Heat number 15 of 17, event 32, women's 400-meter freestyle. Full up. Lane number 1, Marlena Tonelli, UMAC. Lane 2, Eve Maidenberg, Conejo. Lane 3 is Jennifer Gross, Attached. Lane 4 is Adrian Binder-Brown, or Binder-Brown, as the case may be, Santa Barbara. Lane number 5, Emily Sharp of Conejo. Lane 6, Susan Keeler of Stanford. Lane 7 is Kara Canilla of Somerset County YMCA Masters. And in lane 8, it's Mallory Watson of Swim Fort Lauderdale. Next up, heat number 16 of 17. And out to an early lead, that's lanes 4 and 5 of heat number 15. And that's Adrian Binder-Brown of Santa Barbara in 4 and Emily Sharp of Conejo Valley in 5. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, heat number 15. With a commanding lead and the win. It is Adrienne Binder-Brown of Santa Barbara Masters with a 4:54.10. Right next door with a 5:02.09. Conejo Valley's Emily Sharp, 1-2 finish. Up next, heat number 16. As the rest of the heat rolls in. And almost a full heat. This is heat number 16, the second to final heat of this event number 32, our final of the day. 17 heats in all. In lane 1, Kim O'Grady of Rose Bowl. Lane 3 is Jill Galatly of Conejo. Lane number 4, Ellen Reynolds. Sawtooth Masters, 55-59. Take a look at her. This is definitely one of her races. Alexis Higlet of Oregon Masters, lane 6. And then she's in lane 5. In lane 6, it's Lindsay Gaudinier of Walnut Creek. In 6, in lane 7, it's Jessica Vizo of Sports City. And in lane 8, it's Diane Gould of New Braunfels. In Ellen's case, in lane number 4, 55-59 women's, her seat time of 4:50.23. The national is a 4:46.69, and the world is a 4:40.66. Same goes for Kim O'Grady up there in lane number 1 from Rose Bowl, 55-59. National 4:46.69, world 4:40.66. For those folks that are heading out for the day, we'll see you tomorrow bright and early at 6 a.m. for warm-ups. Remember, 7 o'clock is the deadline for checking in for your final 200-meter events, the breaststroke and the freestyle. Have a safe night. Also, too, if you're passing by, Santoro's Subs, Pizzas, and Wings is still open for business. Golden Road's hosting a gig over there. They've got 45 minutes left. It's 7:15 on the clock. Diane Gould, lead split with a 3:33.65 on the outside. New Braunfels, Masters. in the lead with a split of 409.62. Oh, yeah, she's cranking away, but here comes lane number 4. Ellen Reynolds, Sawtooth, 55-59. Cranking away, trying to catch her. She may do it. No, looks like we're going to run on real estate, and boom. Winner, winner, chicken dinner with a 4:44.54. That's Diane Gould of New Braunfels winning her heat. Ellen Reynolds with a time of 4:46.49, a new national record, beating the old one of 4:46.69. Ellen Reynolds, the new national record holder. Congratulations, way to go. And we begin again one last time for today. Heat number 17 of 17, event 32, the women's 400-meter freestyle. In lane number 1, it's Courtney Randolph of UMAC Terrapins. Lane 2 is Cindy Bertelink of Nova Aquatics. Lane 3 is Katie Glenn of Off Piste out of Colorado. Lane 4 is Alicia Hale of Team Walker. Lane 5, Emily Parker, San Diego. Lane 6 is Claudia Pohl of El Millennial. And in lane 8, Allison Zamanian, Walnut Creek. Take a look at lane number 6, Claudia Pohl of El Millennial. Her seat time of 4:38.2. The national record is a 4:35.84, and the world record is a 4:35 flat. This is the final heat of today's roster and of this event. After the conclusion of this heat, the competition pool will be open for warm down. Again, the competition pool will be open for warm down for 30 minutes as of the conclusion of this heat. We'll queue you up, and we ask that everybody enter the pool with a traditional master's landing. That's the three-point landing, folks. Hand, butt, chair. No face plant, no dive, no jump. Again, take a look at lane number 6, Claudia Pohl, El Millennial, 45-49 age group, seat time 4:38.2, national record of 4:35.84, world 4:35 flat. And that's lane 4, Alicia Hale of Team Walker, 30 to 34 age group. Trying to hold on to the lead, being chased down by lane number 3's Katie Glenn of off-piste, the 40 to 44 age group. We've got a turn and a wake-up. Wow, both ladies had good turns on the comeback, but it looks like Alicia is going to hang on. And she's starting to open up a nice lead, actually, about a 2 to 3 body length lead on Katie as they come home. And for the touch and the win, bingo, 4:35.18 wins it. Alicia Hale of Team Walker, followed next door by Katie Glenn with a 4:39.86. And in third place with a 4:41.66, that's Cindy Bertelink of Nova Aquatics. There you go. Claudia Pohl in lane number 6, we were looking to with a 4:52.52. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, warm down is now open in the pool.